Final Fantasy XIII-2. The story so far, Kubo.
What the? Wait for it!
Now!
Paradox is dissipating. But...
Human society continues to develop. Machines once run by the XIII are now powered by human technology. Driving the progress is the Academy, which has grown to take a leading role in affairs of state. Under its young leader, the Academy is working to solve the paradoxes that warp the surrounding space-time. At the heart of the distortions is the Yasha's Massif, its skies darkened by a perpetual eclipse.
People always say, the future will be better. They believe the hardships of the present fade with the passage of time. And so we hope, waiting for a future brighter than today. But Sarah, remember this. As you walk towards a brighter tomorrow, you have to look back to your past. The path you have walked to reach the here and now will give you the courage you need to hope.
It's so dark.
In ancient times, the XIII devoured the light, darkness cloaked the sky, and the earth knew only night. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
They said 500 years ago, a massive XIII appeared. For a while, it blotted out the sun and turned everything dark.
If that happened 500 years in your past, then this must be 200 years in my future.
Right. But something's wrong. Look, the eclipse is only affecting this small area. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay, so you're saying this could be a paradox?
That's what I'm saying.
Huh. This reminds me of stories we heard, that there used to be a great city on Grand Pulse. I bet this is what these ruins are.
What happened to it?
No one's been able to figure that out. We were more or less locked up inside Cocoon. We never had much opportunity to learn about the world below us. Our scientists have only just begun to study the mysteries of Grand Pulse.
Kupo Kupo!
Hello, are you here to observe the facility? I can answer any questions you might have.
Ah, yeah, perfect. I do have some questions. Where are we? And what year is it?
Wait, you can't just...
What? I'm just...
Yashas Masif, 10 AF, sir.
10 AF? So nowhere near 200 years.
I must say, this is the first time anyone asked me what year it was. I don't suppose you happen to be time travelers?
Well...
Koopa?
Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to hand out this map. Take it, it's free. Keep your wits about you. There's no telling what kind of monsters the Paradox has let loose in here.
You said the paradox. Are you talking about the eclipse?
Yes, the great Fal'Cie, Fenrir, blocked out the sun. It was predicted he would appear 200 years from now. Which means?
Which means his appearance now indicates some sort of time distortion, right? But the eclipse is only happening here, right? Maybe all these gates that appeared are causing the distortion.
There's more than one gate in the ruins, isn't there?
Ah, you've done your homework, I see. Yes, we've found multiple gates in the site.
Figures.
Some areas may still be sealed off. We've yet to determine if those sections are safe. We have no idea what caused the aberration. There are several paradox theories floating around. It's terrifying to consider what the Fal'Cie's purpose might be. The ancient recordings state that Fenrir appears only once every few centuries. According to the calculations, Fenrir shouldn't have appeared for another 200 years. We have no idea what caused the aberration. There are several paradox theories floating around.
Mobile sense is tingling.
Go, Mom!
Kapow! Found it, Kapow.
Go, Mom!
Kapow! No good, Kupo.
You only realize how important something is when it's gone.
Oh? Come here. That's my mug.
I thought I was going to be assigned to a research lab. There really is nothing out here.
We'll never be able to go back to our ordinary lives.
I recommend walking along the path of the searchlight. Most monsters hate light and will do anything to avoid it. The Padra ruins are in the back. Please be careful and avoid areas shrouded in darkness.
The scientists are so passionate about their work, they're working just as hard as ever, even in the dark. Speaking of passionate, I'm the most passionate person I know when it comes to making a living. And on that note, please peruse my passionately promising pick of pieces. I know it's a little dark in here, but I paid my electric bill, I swear!
Once you get used to it, life on Pulse isn't bad.
That building over there is part of the Padre ruins. You should take a look around if you have the time.
I am not an outdoors kind of person.
How cute.
Over here.
Awesome!
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
The food is so much better than on Cocoon. It's strange because as a kid I was told that those were some kind of...
This area is closed off because of the powerful paradox effect. We don't know much yet, but we do know it's dangerous.
Good boy.
There are two questions. Why is the eclipse happening now? And why is it happening right over these ruins?
Maybe there's something important hidden here.
The legends say the fal'Cie was looking for that which was lost. Could be the thing it's searching for is in these ruins.
Then I guess we better start searching ourselves.
Once you get used to it, life on Pulse isn't bad.
A little darkness can't stop me. I light up the room with my luminous character. I know it's a little dark in here, but I paid my electric bill, I swear!
Are we not allowed to go inside?
I'm very sorry. Only persons on official Academy business are permitted beyond this point.
Oh.
Maybe this will count as official business! Nice timing!
dead?
We're being dragged in!
When monsters like these are cornered, they cause a space-time vortex to appear. An electromagnetic shock usually shuts them down. It's been a while, Sarah.
Hope? Is that you?
I'm grateful you remember me.
Who's this?
Oh,
Director of Academy Research, Team Alpha. Hope Est, I'm at your service. And you must be Noel.
Nice guess. Who told you?
You appeared here with Sarah some years ago at the Brescia ruins. Subsequently, we analyzed the gate and forecast your reappearance at this location. To be honest, I didn't really believe that time travel was possible. But here you are. I'm really glad you're safe. For me, it's as if time has stopped. Everyone I knew is gone.
Hope.
From your point of view, it's been years since you last saw Sarah.
Not just Sarah. Snow as well. And Saz and his boy. You all disappeared from my life. It's been 10 years now.
I never thought...
When the paradox occurred some years ago, I thought if I could solve it, maybe you would all come back.
Director, help! There you are! What were you thinking? Taking off and leaving me all on my own. It was a shock seeing Hope grown older than me, but he was still the same Hope I knew. Lightning, Hope listened to my story without saying a word. I told him about how I'm the only one who remembers your smile on the plane of Grand Pulse. I told him about how Snow set out to try and save you and Vanille and Fang. And I told him about Noel. Noel from the future.
There's something I want to show you both. We can continue our conversation as we walk.
I'll show the way.
Shall we?
Tell me, Hope, what made you join the Academy?
A sense of duty. Vanille, Fang, Lightning, they turned to Crystal so that we might live. It was an enormous sacrifice.
My sister and the others. I think they wanted to preserve life. They gave us a chance to live again.
No one's been able to use the gate until now, right?
Don't work yourself too hard.
I get so focused on my work that I block everything out.
I need to buy more cat food. Go, Mog.
How's that, Isabel?
Gosh! I've been waiting so long to meet you. You two are the reason I've continued my research for as long as I have.
This is a foul sea that was uncovered in these ruins. Seems he had a deep connection with the people of Padra. We've tried analyzing it with the Academy's equipment, but nothing yet. However, it does seem to react to another device that we found in these ruins.
I heard a ruckus. What's going on?
Everyone else seems to believe it. I wonder if it's true. They look the same as they did 5 years ago?
The sun's disappearance is no need for panic. It's our job as scientists to figure out what's behind this mystery.
travelers, huh?
On sunny days, I can't help but wish I didn't have to be at work. I suppose that's not an issue anymore.
They look the same as they did 5 years ago?
I need to buy more cat food.
I get so focused on my work that I block everything out. I heard a ruckus. What's going on? What happened?
Guests of yours, Director? Watch your step in there.
Thank you.
Isn't the Academy a research institute? Why do you need so many soldiers?
Without the Fal'Cie around, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And that means guns.
The time distortions spawn hostile creatures. Until we can resolve the paradox, we need military force to repel threats. These armed patrols are essential for our safety.
Any records of their culture or lifestyles?
I wonder if we can make the gates accessible to them.
Somehow I always seem to miss the action. I'd like to see some evidence of the gates were open. I'll make sure to report anything.
My cat hasn't been feeling well lately.
What kind of space is the gate? Any records of their culture or lifestyles?
This place is off limits to the public. Even authorized personnel need a permit for access.
I can't comprehend how people used to live here.
You know, I wish you'd said where and when you were from the last time we met. The whole place was in an uproar after you suddenly disappeared.
Keep a log of your activities. No problems here.
It's hard to believe it's really been 10 years.
Don't work yourself too hard.
So much time has passed.
This is some kind of ancient city, right?
The city of Padra, or so we believe. It was the center of a great kingdom built by a nation known as the Farseers.
The Farseers? You're telling me there used to be enough of them to build this entire town?
According to our research, we believe they constituted an entire nation. A polity that was ruled by a Cirrus.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place?
So this nation, Padra? Their leader was a Cirrus, right?
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future, and guide her country.
Yule.
Here.
Thanks.
You've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others. Huh.
So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way. Here. This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait. You know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah. I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the Cirrus Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality. Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We tried to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah. We can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
I think I'm a bit jealous of you, Sarah. You can travel to the past or the future, and if you find somewhere you like, you can just stay there.
Huh. I've never thought of it like that. I've been so focused on finding my sister.
Well, of course you are. Oh, hi. Still wandering around the ruins?
You understand why I wanted to show you the Oracle Drive?
I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time.
Yes. It's not much of a clue, but I thought you should see it all the same. And I wanted you to see how far we've come.
Tell us about these ruins. What have you learned about Padra so far?
We're still excavating, gathering clues, and putting things together. But Padra was likely founded before the War of Transgression.
And that was, what, 680 years ago?
Yes. We've actually found records in an Oracle Drive that describe the conflict. The seeress gazed into the future and saw a war that would occur after her own nation was destroyed. We've still barely scratched the surface here.
They found traces of what looks like a large-scale battle in these ruins. They uncovered piles of bones that were all scratched up.
They must have been fighting monsters too.
The thing is, the scratch marks suggested they were inflicted by people.
Military isn't what it used to be. I moved to Pulse when I was just a kid. I don't remember much, if anything, about life on Cocoon.
If I could go back in time, I'd go back 10 years ago and try to stop Cocoon from falling out of the sky. Although, I guess that would mean we would be under the Foul Seas rule again.
I don't want him in someone else's care.
I remember back when I enlisted.
This place is starting to grow on me. If only the pay were a little better.
You're friends of the director, right? Don't let me get in the way of your investigation.
I hope he's behaving himself at home.
I want to live as close to Cocoon as possible.
Come on, Mom.
I get
ideas and inspirations at night. Alyssa was chosen to be the director's assistant because of her work involving the Paradox investigation. I can't begin to imagine what it'll mean for the person who resolves this entire situation. I work better at night, so I wouldn't mind if daytime never came.
My baby gets so lonely. Fieldwork is too dangerous for me.
The creatures that appear due to the paradox are foreign indeed. It's like the laws of physics don't even apply to them.
So that means they're from a different world or a different dimension?
Whatever the case, it's all conjecture. We don't have enough samples to prove anything.
There are people who actually like it here on Pulse.
There's a considerable time-space distortion up ahead. The more dangerous a place is,
Here. This must be the gate Hope was talking about.
Maybe. Yeah? What?
There's something on your mind.
Yeah, well, sure, but it's just... personal stuff.
Is it about the Cirrus?
That's right. Nice guess.
It must be so strange to be able to see beyond your own present.
That reminds me of something Lightning told me. She said that from Valhalla, you can see all of history.
If that's true, then the Padre Cirrus and Lightning have seen the same things. Which means Lightning already knows what's going to happen to us. Something had been bothering Noel. And it had been ever since we heard the story about the Padre Cirrus Yule. But, of course, he wasn't the only one who was troubled. Was it really Lightning I saw in the flickering images of the prophecy? The only way to find out is to go through this portal and solve the paradox.
Time and memory, frozen in crystal.
Fantasy 13-2, the story so far.
Time and memory. Frozen.
Any area that's off limits is marked that way for a reason. Be prepared.
Creatures of the paradox disappear when they're brought down. That's the main reason we're having a hard time finding out anything about them.
two are famous, people say that you're quite the swordsman. Do you care to prove that you're as good as they say? I recently received an urgent request from one of the labs at the Academy. They need a fang from a behemoth as soon as possible for a project they're working on. They don't want just any fang, though. They need one that's in pristine condition. Unfortunately, with the military's current weapons, there's no possible way to take down a monster of that size without ruining its fang in the process. Now that you know the situation, if you happen to come across any, would you mind sharing them with me? I know it's a lot to ask, but it would help me out so much. Thank you. I appreciate this. If you're as good as they say, this should be easy. Once the Academy gets their hands on an adequate sample, they're going to use it to research all sorts of things, such as the monster's biology and evolutionary background. A behemoth fang? And it's in such good condition, I can't believe you managed to get this. So the rumors were true. You two are nothing less than excellent. The Academy scientists will be thrilled. Once the lab gets a hold of this, they'll be able to figure out everything they need to know about the monster, like where it comes from. Did the paradox bring this beast from the past or from the future? Is it the creation of the foul sea, humans, or Mother Nature? What you brought us will give us the answers we've been searching for. I want to thank you for helping me out of this predicament. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation. I've never heard of just two people defeating a behemoth. That's incredible. The military uses brute force, but a little magic goes a long way.
I'm collecting parts for my computer terminal. If you've got any, I'd be happy to buy them from you. What I really want to get my hands on is the battery used for one of the older models, like the kind they used on Cocoon. It wasn't a very popular model, so the parts are scarce. I saw it in a store window once. I got excited and ran in, but it turned out that the item had already been bought. Really? You'll help me try and find the battery? It might be an impossible task. I already called every store in the book with no luck. But if you say you can get your hands on it, I'll believe you. Thanks for doing this. You want to know what I'll be using it for? I'm a collector. I want to get my hands on all the retro electronics I can.
I've never heard of just two people defeating a behemoth. That's incredible. The military uses brute force.
Let's do this!
Good boy!
here.